Very good afternoon to class 6. As you know, in yesterday's video, we have completed the topic of finding the values of algebraic expressions. Now, in today's class, we will do our exercise 11.7, which is about equations. What do you mean by equation? This definition you have to write in your notebook. Equation is a statement that asserts the equality of two expressions. Means like this: 3x plus 4 and 5 asserts the equality of two expressions which are connected by the equal sign. Right? These are connected by the equal sign. Clear? Another definition of equation is a statement of equality of two algebraic expressions which involves one or more literals is called an equations. So by this it is clear to everyone. 4x plus 5 equals to, here also you can write, and here also 3x. This is also an equation. Now, what is the difference between these two equations? The difference is this is conditionally true. This equation is conditionally true. Now, what is the meaning of here conditionally true is when you put the value of x, only then it comes to equal to 5. And only with the value of x, left hand side equals to the right hand side. Right? It means on this equation, the condition is you have to put the value of x. Right? To make the equation equal to this right hand side. But in this equation, see, in all the conditions, here also you have to put, here also, and here also. So this equation we call unconditionally true. Means this equation is unconditionally true. If you put the value of x, then also it is true. If you not put the value, then also with the equal sign it is equal. Right? Clear about the equation? These are the equation. Now, after this, the next topic of this exercise is about the identities. The next one is identities, and that are in the condition of this equation, which is unconditionally true, the values of these variables, value of these x, which left hand side equals to right hand side, that value is called the identities. Clear my point to all? Identities are the value when we put the values in the statement like this, and it equals for all the value. See, if I put x equals to 1, right, we will do here 9. So see, 4 plus 5 equals to 9. Left hand side equals to right hand side. So this is identities. When I put here x equals to 2, then this 4 multiplied by 2 plus 5 multiplied by 2 equals to 9 multiplied by 2. 4 to the 8 plus 5 to the 10 equals to 18. So this is also true. So these are identities, right? In equations that are true for all the values of the variables are called identities, right? And this type of equations are unconditionally true. Clear my point to all? Now the next topic in this exercise is about the linear equation. What is linear equations? What are linear equations? An equation in which the highest power of the variable highest power of the variable is 1 is called a linear equation. Clear the definition? Like highest power of the variable is 1, and about power you know, because power we have discussed in the previous videos. So now come to the exercise. Exercise is like this, 11.7. First is identify the equations that are conditionally true. So you know which type of equations are conditionally true? Like this, in which only one variable is there. When we put the value of x, only then we get equals to this, right? So these are conditionally true because condition are there in these statements. This value is unconditionally, this one conditionally true, this one unconditionally true. Look students, in this question you will make the table like this and identify the equations that are conditionally true plus unconditionally true. You will do both the types. Clear my point? Now this 7f minus 3 equals to 11. This is conditionally true. Condition applied only when we put the value of f equals to 2. Then this is equals to right hand side. So condition is there. So once again, conditionally true means those equations on which conditions are applied. Means for some specific values, the equations are equal to the right hand side. राइट किसी एक फिक्स वैल्यू के लिए वो इक्वेशंस जो राइट हैंड साइड के इक्वल आए आपकी, वो कौन सी होती हैं? कंडीशनली ट्रू. नाउ चूज द आइडेंटिटीज अमॉन्ग द फॉलोइंग इक्वेशंस. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल इन दिस यू हैव टू चूज द आइडेंटिटीज. सो आइडेंटिटीज के लिए क्या होगा बेटा? इक्वेशंस मस्ट बी अनकंडीशनली, right? So by checking with 3 values only we get the answer like this. A part 6q plus 2q equals to 8q. If I put the value here, q equals to 1. So 6 plus 2 equals to 8. Now if I put the value of q equals to 2. 6 to the 12 plus 2 to the 4. And 8 to the 16. So this is true. So this is identities, right? Now there is one more way to check the given equations are identities or not. When you add these two, like 6 plus 2 equals to 8 and the variable is same, then also the equations are identities. Like in this is conditionally, when you put the value of r equals to 1, only then it equals to 7. So it means this is not identities. In this also. Now the next equation is D part. 4x plus 9x equals to 13x. So the variable is same in all the complete equation, here also and here. When you add 4 plus 9, when you add the coefficient terms, 4 plus 9 equals to 13. Now it means this is identities. Clear students? Same for this. 6 plus 7, 13, 13v. Clear? By this you can choose the identities. Now, identify the equations in which the highest degree of the variable is 1. Remember, highest degree of the variable is 1. Right? And what we call that? Equation, that is linear equation, right? This I told you here, linear equation. Sorry, here I miss R. Now, in this, the highest power is 2. Here is the 1, right? So, this is the equation first. In this cube, in this also, C is the variable and power is 1. So, this is linear equation. Here is the power 2. And this also, the power is 1. Or you can say the degree of the variable is 1. So, clear, this also you can do. Now, fill in the blanks such that the statements become equations. So, in this, there are so many, you can say, so many answers are possible. Here you can write 10, 1, 2, 3 as you like. In this also, as you can see, these all equations are conditionally true, right? So it means any value you can write here, here, here and here. Right, students? So this S1 part you will do yourself. Now come to the S2. That is, match the following to fill in the blanks in column 1 such that the statements form an identity. Means the sum of these two numbers equal to the sum of this and variable must be same. So here will come n variable in both sides. So it means here also come the variable n. Now in column 2 there are two options, 9 and 2. Now we will use second method, that is we will plus the coefficients. So 5 plus 9, 14, but here is 7, so it means this is not. 5 plus 2, 7. So what come here? 2n. Clear? Now 8t minus t. So when I subtract here nothing, it means 1. So 8 minus 1, 7t. आइडेंटिटीज़ बनानी है हमें, और आइडेंटिटीज़ में क्या होता है, जब हम प्लस करते हैं देन इक्वल्स टू द थर्ड साइड. Here is 13 and here is 21. So what I will add to this to make it equals to 21, that is 8c, right? Now in this, when I add both the identities, what come here, this you will do yourself. These two questions you will do yourself. Now S3, give an example of an identity in the variable n. Means for this question variable is given to us, that is variable n. So in this form also there can be so many answers like this. Identities, I can write here 2n plus 3n equals to 5n, n plus 2n equals to 3n, 5n plus 4n equals to 9n. So these are identities, means the equations which are unconditionally true, you can say. Unconditionally true means we can put any value of the variable and they equal the sides of the equations, means the both sides are equal with the any value of the variable. Now clear S3. Now come to the A1. There are 4 questions more left, which is, first is the cost of a pen in rupees X and the cost of 4 pen plus the cost of 5 pens is equal to the cost of 9 pens. So firstly it is given that cost of a pen is X, right? cost of pen is x. So the cost of 4 pens means 4x plus the cost of 5 pens plus 5x is equal to the cost of 9 pens. Clear? Now write a mathematical statement to represent the given statement. This we do. Is the mathematical statement an equation? Why? The statement, yes, this statement is an equation as it is true for any value of the x. As it is true for any value of x. Right? Clear? Now the A2 part. In a class of 40 students means the total of the equation is 40. The number of the girl is 2/5 of the number of boys and the number of boys is x. So it is given there that number of boys equals to x, right, and number of girls these are 2/5 of the boys. It means 2 by 5 x. Now equation, and one more line you will add here, total students. How many? 40. So equation is x plus 2 by 5 x equals to 40. Right? Now write a mathematical statement to represent the situation that we have done. After this, is the statement an equation? Why? So see, it is not a, you can say, not a statement. Sorry, this statement is not an equation because it is confirmed to only a single value of x. Right? So you can say it is conditionally true. This is only conditionally true because this only with the one value of the x. This is confirms to only a single value of x. Right? Clear? So it is not an equation. Right? Now the A3, that is Anusha is 5 years older than Sangeeta. The sum of their age is 29. So again, sum of their age equals to 29. Now the next is form an equation to represent the given statements if Anusha's age is x. Now firstly we will write Anusha's age, that is x. Now after this, Anusha is 5 years older than Sangeeta. So it means जो संगीता है वो 5 years उससे छोटी है. So Sangeeta's age is, Sangeeta age, what comes here? X minus 5, right? Now it is given that equation will be, because see, it is given there that Anusha is 5 years older than Sangeeta, and if her age is x, it means Sangeeta's age is x minus 5. So, and upper side, sum of the both ages means x plus x minus 5 equals to 29. Now what they asked, is the equation formed a linear equation? Is the equation formed linear equation? So yes, it is a linear equation. Reason, linear equations are whose degree is 1, and here the degree of the variable is 1. Now A4, the number of plants in each row of plantations is n. There are n number of rows in all. 3 more than the total number of plants is equal to 28. Form an equations for the situation. Is the equation formed a linear equation? Why? So this question you have to do yourself. See this. 3 more than the total number of plants. Firstly, the number of plants in each row of plantations is n, and there are n number of rows. It means n multiply with n. So it becomes n square. Form an equation for its situations that you will form. Is the equation formed a linear equation? No, because they have some power of the n. So this equations you will form yourself. Do the question A4. And if anyone have any problem in this exercise and in the previous one, you can comment and ask. And for the next video, means for the next lecture, our topic is solutions of an equations. Means in the next lecture we will discuss some methods by which you find the solutions of the equations.